Hello and welcome to week 6. For this week, Statistics 2, we're taking a break from going over any new type of statistics or probability or such, and we're moving into the beginnings of two different types of activities that I'm hoping that will help you in the long run, both coming out of this course, but also for the whole doctoral program here at St. Peter's for yourself. So the first part is putting together a flow chart. And you'll see here in the second part of, um, of this week's 6 list, it says flowchart for future reference. The idea is for you to put together some type of little flowchart or cheat sheet, if you will, that is something that you might use in the future, so that either doing a dissertation for your doctorate or for any professional work at all, if you're being asked to or if you want to take a look at data and run the type of analyses that we're learning in these courses. And I put a little example here of a cheat sheet for you. And basically all I'm looking for is something, and put it in a fashion that helps you. This isn't for me or anybody else. And I have here an example of what I might use, for example, as a flow chart to help me know that, all right, if I have two independent groups and I'm testing to see, for example, if there's a significant difference between the two, what type of test should I run? And I can run a two-sample t-test. And if I run a two-sample t-test, what's the key thing I need to look for? If it's a significant level of, a 95% confidence level or a significant level of 0.05, I take a look to see if the p-value is less than 0.05. And that's basically it. I went a little further here and played around with the idea of, what if I put a hot button right here or a hot link that would put me to a video to walk me through that again. So if a couple years from now I wanted to take a look to see how to do it, that's what I would do. So I'm basically looking for you to put together and think of some of the different tests we've run. This same flow chart might look a little different. For example, if the two groups, or maybe if it's one group and a pre and a post test, then we're looking at a two-sample t-test, but for pairs. So that would be a different test, and that would be a different flow chart. Or maybe it would be an arrow cutting off of here based on that situation. But again, looking for you to kind of back up a little bit, take a look at everything you've learned from statistics 1 and 2, the different type of statistical analyses you are doing now, and create some type of flow chart to help you. And then the second part you'll see here is, and I have information here on it, is the Capstone Assignment for the course. And what we're looking to do here is put together the statistics that you're learning in this course and the journal writing that you may ultimately be doing as far as this doctoral program. If you're going to write a dissertation, you might have to follow a certain format, just like these journal articles. So this is two parts to it. First, to introduce you to that actual journal article format in APA format, and also to maybe bring to life some of the statistics that you might be interested in for either your professional or academic life. And the steps are here, hopefully pretty clear. If you have any questions, let me know. But the key thing to understand is this: you're only writing what is called the method and the results section. And if you scroll further down, you'll see that I have Purdue OWL tips for research papers. And I would recommend you opening this. And that link puts you to this screen. And it gives you an overview of how to write a research article, an experimental one. But over here you'll see where I have experimental reports 1 and experimental reports 2. It walks you through very carefully all the different parts of it. So for example, when you conducted the annotated bibliography, hopefully you saw that there was a certain format to some of these research articles. And that format includes, a title page, and then an abstract, an introduction, and so on. And this guides you through it. And that's just for part 1. And then part 2, this reports 2, shows you what the rest of that article, research article, would look like. and it walks you through the methods section and the results section. This is what I'm hoping for you to put together a rough draft, taking data that you might be using either for work or your interest or the academic career here, and kind of go through a test run as if you were writing a full research article and just putting together the methods section and the results section. And you'll notice that the results section doesn't even ask for you to actually analyze and interpret the results. That part is actually down here in what's called the discussion section. And I do not want you to go that far with it. So take a look at the outlines of what's expected in the method and the results section. Find some data that you might be interested in actually running and conducting a statistical analyses that we've done either in Statistics 1 or 2. Don't make it too complicated. The whole idea here is for you to at least take one type of research, one type of statistical analysis that you can conduct and practice using Excel. Let it do the hard legwork for you, and then practice putting that information in a written article format. And what we're going to do is have you put together a draft for this week and submit it on the 2nd. And then we're going to share it with peers. And everybody's going to get 2 different classmates' articles, or at least those portions of the articles, to read over and to give feedback on. And then based on the feedback, by the end of the course, then each one of us will take the feedback from both me and also 2 peers, and then make adjustments to that, and then submit a final paper at the end of the course. So hopefully that helps clear things up. I apologize for not getting this up sooner, but hopefully it helps out for this week. And again, both of these are drafts, so I'd like you to put good effort into it, but again, realize that you're going to get feedback, especially on the capstone assignment, and you're going to have time the rest of the course to wrap it up. All right, thank you.